What is up, everybody? It is I, Ronin, coming at you with a learning how to play today. We've got some volcanics on the blog. Now, volcanics is a deck that I actually did do a lot of experimenting with years ago, and I did find some cool stuff. But now there's more cool stuff, and yeah, we've just got this. Mostly focuses around this Blaze Accelerator card. There used to be other Blaze Accelerators, but now we have this one, so we don't need to run them anymore. But yeah, this is just a really cool deck. I haven't really tested this build of it yet. Super hard, so it might not be great, but we're taking advantage of a lot of with the new pot of indulgence or pot of extravagance as is in the TCG. Lots of draw power, lots of recovery. So yeah, I think this should work pretty well. Yeah, if you're new, we just play free games, try to figure out the deck, win as much as possible. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the first game. Alright, welcome to the first game with Mike. We are Squidward, in reference to the SpongeBob episode that's name I can't think of. But Squidward gets volcano powers. I was gonna go with just Krakatoa, but I don't know, I feel that would be a little bit too obvious. So yes, we are Squidward, and oh, it's Altergeist that went first. Oh, you know he opened up with that multi-faker. I see your multi-faker, sir. It's in your hand, isn't it? And double Firestorm. I mean, thankfully, it's not like we need to summon monsters necessarily, so that's fine, I guess. Monsters are not our primary concern at the moment, so yeah. Now, one thing about Pod Extravagance, if you don't know, you have to activate it as the first thing you do. And we don't really care about our extra deck. It's more just how's sure, let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead. And we will naturally be sending the reload. We could activate that now. Or we could do this. So here's a really good thing. This little guy, quite frankly, an amazing card. By paying 500 life points once per turn, you can add another copy of himself to your hand, so you can send him off of your reload, you can send it off of for the Link Karibo. Yeah, like, you really have options with this guy. No. So now we get another volcanic shell. And that's all, really. We can set this as a bluff. That's a downside because you kind of need all your scatter shots. If you don't have all your scatter shots, then you're just in for a bad time. But then that's another reason that the reload is so good, because if it's on the field, you can send this from your hand instead. I was actually thinking about running some of the classic Blaze Accelerator cards just to make sure I had more chances. I might make that change after this video, just run that one each. But yeah. So let's see, what's that? It's not loading here. Okay, so that's the personal spoofing. That's basically the Rhoda for them. So it's pretty good. Actually, yes. So this lets you send any volcanic, and I will go ahead and send the volcanic counter. So now, whenever I take battle damage next, the counter will banish itself, and then he will take that damage as well. Its only activation condition is that you have to have another fire effect monster in your graveyard. So that's another reason getting Volcanic Shell in the graveyard is so good. Just, yeah, this little guy, one of the best cards in the deck. It's pretty nuts, actually. But yeah, he's making plays right now. He's set. What he set? The Altergeist Manifestation. So that's Altergeist Call of the Haunted, pretty much. He has effect negation there, so he could do something with that. Yeah, now he has that negate as well. Now we're gonna see if he reads. Because if he reads, then he will either not attack, or he will attack with the Marionetter first. So I don't know, let's see. What are you at, my guy? Okay, yeah, so he probably read. Probably read the counter. That, or he's just gonna negate it right now. Because he could do that. I don't think it'd be worth negating, but yeah, it wasn't worth negating. It was, in all honesty, very minimal damage. Okay, so I honestly hope that we draw the what do I actually hope we draw here? I know that scatter shot's not the best here. I do have a plan actually. Right, so he's reshuffling the Seek probably to search for another multi-faker. Yeah. So fun fact about multi-faker. Alright, yeah, so first let's go ahead trade in. See what he does. Okay. Let me read this card real fast. If this card is sent to the graveyard by the effect of a Blaze Accelerated card, you can send 2 Volcanic Scatter Shots from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. Okay, yeah, in that case, we're going to do this. And hope he doesn't negate it. Because he can. Okay, he didn't negate it. Yay us. Now, we're going to go ahead and do this. Tribute that. Because that's a negate. I just wanted to make sure first that we could, Hexia, let's see. No. I'd rather give him the add than take all that damage. So yeah, he had the Miluseek. Oh. Yeah, I'm... Actually, no, I will... On its summon, I will chain it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead... Use the reload effect. So we can dump our scatter shots. I didn't realize you couldn't send them from deck. I thought they were just purely garnets, but... Hey, I guess that's my bad. Honestly. Okay, good. So we're sending the scatter shot. Yes, we will be activating scatter shot's effect. For a Raigeki, plus some damage. Yeah. I mean, we can still do a little bit of damage here, so that's fine. He's bored, just doesn't get wiped now. So a little burn, not bad. We'll go ahead and do some more deck thinning with the shells. We got another shell. And now we go for the Royal Firestorm Guard. So we can shuffle back a few cards. So let's go for boom, 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 boom. These 4 will let us draw some more. And if we always want to get our scatter shots back in deck. Yeah, this isn't great. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, let's... Ultrageist. Ultrageist. I realize I haven't been playing through much, and that's a little saddening, but... He reads, Mike. Is confirmed. Mike knows how to read. Mike can read volcanic cards. Be aware. If we can make it... It doesn't look like we're making it into next turn. But if we can... Yeah, we're not making it next turn. This was a weird matchup. It really was. I did not understand the ruling behind accelerator and scatter shot, so I actually could have dealt with it much earlier. So a lot of this is on me, I think. A lot of this loss definitely on me. But you know what? Now we know better, and we can go into this a little more prepared in the next game. I will see you guys there. All right, welcome to the second game with Jason. Not sure what's with these, like, just normal names, but hey, I guess, I don't know, it's not me, I guess. So, yeah, honestly, not awful. We can always just, yeah, so we're just gonna set free pass. Okay, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small and gets a little fat body off the ground. Learning some bee facts from Jason here. According, I guess he realized his message was too long. He's gonna send it all at once. Or he's playing some sort of bee theming. Yeah, I'll go ahead and activate and send a volcanic to draw another card. Hey, nice, a shell. We wanted a shell. And turn on normal chain. And we already got a counter in the graveyard. So that's nice. Shard of Greed. Okay. Well, consider me interested. Honestly. Hey, Doomfire. We can actually summon that. But first, we're going to dig a little bit. And see if he has a response. Because if he does, I will be sad. I mean, even if he destroys it, we can just banish it and, like, do our stuff. So it's fine. I really hope he doesn't destroy it, though. Okay, chaining up with the jar. Interesting. Yeah. Go ahead, get another shell. Because we can actually make we can actually do something here. So, that's the thing on Volcanic Doomfire. I know a lot of people don't like running it because, you have to send a Blaze Accelerator reload from your field. This counts, or not a reload, a Tri-Blaze Accelerator. This counts as a Tri-Blaze Accelerator, so that's pretty good. So you can send it in order to summon the Doomfire. Now we're just going to be making a Link Kuribo. Yeah, but no, this card is actually pretty good in a certain state. I'm guessing he's playing a lot of draw spells. I'm guessing he's playing some sort of Exodia variant. So Sangan. Can I chain to Sangan? Apparently, yeah, he's playing an Exodia variant. Good to know. A little bit of a slow Exodia, it seems. Or a brick. This Exodia is either slow or it's bricked. Either way, that really doesn't help us too much. But I feel pretty confident with this board. I mean, we've got technically 2 negates, some battle protection. And we can mess up any board he makes with the reload in the graveyard, so it's not like we're in a bad spot here. You're definitely not in a bad spot. No. I can wait on that. He summoned the head. Boy! What is this lad? Exodius, let's see. By triggering forbidden counters spells in either way. This card needs 1,000 attacks for each forbidden one monster in your graveyard unaffected by other cards' effects. Um, actually, I can stop his whole plan right now, actually. I just gotta banish the head. He can't get his pieces back. And, no. Go ahead. He can't get his pieces back. He can't get Exodia. Ooh, unless he has some way to recover banish cards. If he has a way to recover banish cards, that would be something. I don't think Volcanic Doomfire triggers here, though. No. Go ahead. Let's see. No. Yeah, the legendary Exodia Incarnate, actually a pretty good card now that I'm looking at it. And we banished the head, though, so I don't know what all you're gonna do here, dude. But I can do this. Alright, so we tribute the Exodia, give him a Kaiju, activate the reload, send Scatter Shot for burn, and clearing his field. And then we Royal Firestorm Guards to get the draws. Yeah, that's a good plan. I like that plan. Yeah, that's actually pretty solid, I think. So it clears the field, does 1,500 burn, and then we summon our Firestorm Guards to get a little bit more damage on board. And I think that might be game. But real fast, let's go ahead and use a shell, deck thin do searches before you draw. Pretty basic deck tip. That is a fact. The Firestorm Guards, so we'll be shuffling back this in a shell, so we can keep up shell searches if we need to. We'll be able to use our scatter shots again. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we get 2 more draws. Alright, not bad, not bad. Battle phase for game? Question mark? Unless that's a mirror force. I mean, even if it's a mirror force, it's not like we can't recover. So, okay, yeah, he had a battle fader. Fair enough. I mean, I know I'm gonna win this anyways, now that he doesn't have the head. Unless he has some other win con he wants to do. The fact that he hasn't quit by now, though, suggests that he probably has a way to get banished cards back. So that... I don't know, he might still be in this. Jason might still be in it. There's a chance. Okay, so he has another Shard of Greed. A very slow Exodia build here. Well, I mean, I guess you had the Incarnate, so it's fine, and he set one, so that's... Oh, my phone. It did a thing. I don't think you heard it, though. Go ahead, do some more searching. Again, search before you draw. It's important. And I'm not sure what he's doing here. He has an response. Alright, now we draw. Yeah, I chose Trade-In over something like Magic Planter because in reality, we only have the one continuous trap. So it's just like... I don't know, it's just... It doesn't seem worth it. We'll go ahead, special summon yet another Link Karibo. The only extra deck monster we run it free because even with the Pot of Extravagance, it's just a very valuable card to have. And now Doomfire. You're gonna see what Doomfire does here, assuming we destroy his monster. So if we destroy a monster in battle, let's see. Destroys a monster since it's great. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls and inflict 500 for each destroyed monster. Or apparently not. Okay, and hopefully this isn't just a 2,000 wall. I'll be very much sad if it is. I'd be upset. Oh, I didn't send it to the graveyard. That's right. No, it's a Sangan. I'm super convinced he has a way to get back Vanish cards. Like, what else would be, like, the point of any of this otherwise? Hey, Morphing Jar. I get it. He's going to set Morphing Jar. He's going to set that Morphing Jar. That's fine. But yeah, God, I'm just trying to think, like, the only thing I could think of is, like, Burial from a different dimension? Maybe? Like, that's really all I've got. I'm not sure what else it could be. So yeah, there's his Morphing Jar. I believe Morphing Jar just messes with your hand. Let's see. Both players discard their entire hand, then draw cards. Okay. We probably don't need to make another one, so we'll go ahead and just pot. 6. Get some more draws. Like, at this point, I think he might just be trying to deck me out. Honestly. Because what other win condition does he have? Alright, so we drew 2. Nice. Go ahead, do some more deck thinning. And then we'll summon the Rocket to search and set, because that's probably Morphing Jar. Yeah, we send our other one. Actually, we can do this. Because if we just flip effect monsters, if you destroy them while they're face down and they're sent to the graveyard, they don't get their flip effects. So, Wabaku. Alright, that's fine. I'd just rather not deal with Morphing Jar if I'm being real. And you get a little bit more burn. So no battle damage this turn, but that's really fine. And now we will continue to draw through our deck with the Firestorm Guards. And a shell. So we can do more shell searches. Like, if his whole plan at this point is just to deck me out, like, I really do need to be careful of things. But I think at this point we've pretty much just got game on board. I don't know what else he can draw here outside of more stall cards, and if we need to, we can just put things back with Firestorm cards. So that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, Burial from the different dimension. That's fair enough. So he's putting the head back. No. I'll wait to see if he attacks, I think. Yeah, so he had a way to get back his banished stuff. That's fair. If I had to guess, he attacks? Yeah, we just impermanence him here, I think. It all depends what he goes after, really. But I think that we impermanence. So he's just a 0 attacking into our 3,000. I think this might be the move. So yeah. Game? Yeah, that's game. So really weird Exodia build. I'd definitely be I don't know, maybe I'll try to make something with Exodia Incarnate, because that's actually like a legitimately really good card. But yeah. So 1 win, 1 loss for this, and I guess game 3 will determine what's up. I'll see you guys there. Welcome to the third and final game with Dizzy Lapis. Finally, an interesting name. Now let's hope his deck is interesting as well. And honestly, not as bad as it could be. We at least have a shell. Like, a shell is good. We can go and get a shell search. Link Karibo Pass is a barely... It's barely a turn, really, I'm not going to lie. But at least we managed to defend the deck a little bit and set up something defensive, despite, you know, bricking very hard. Less Doomfire might be nice here, even though I hate that because I really love Doomfire. He's such a good one. And hey, that's 11 extra deck. There's 11 extra deck in his Lunalight build. Alright, looks like we're playing against some Lunalights. I think they won a recent YCS. So, I don't know. Go them, I guess. But, yeah, I actually need to check that out. The video's been popping up in my subscription box pretty much all day today, so I don't know. I guess I gotta look at it. So there's a chance that this does not go our way. I mean, we could potentially survive because we didn't commit too much of a board, but at the same time, there's a good chance we do not. So yeah, he's using the Reborn to get some more attack points. So that's gonna... My guess is he goes in with the blue. Do we not get our effects? Oh, we don't get our effects. Ow. Ow, Luna Lights. They hurt so much. A single Link Karibo can only do so much for me. But, yeah, so that was very short, so, and I bricked, so how about a bonus game? Bonus games are fun. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the bonus game. Alright, welcome to the final bonus game with Dark. I assume he is playing a Dark deck. Though, to be fair, he could also not be. Yeah. So we opened up pretty alright. We could definitely draw. And alright, sick. Should probably hold on to that kaiju. We'll Foolish Burial Goods for the reload, as per usual. Set the counter. And end our turn. Yeah, this is a pretty good hand. We can definitely do some responses next turn. We've got an interruption in the form of our reload. Yeah. Honestly, not in an awful spot here. Horde of the Unicorn. No. Okay, so that just puts itself on top of his deck. I'll wait for him to build an actual board. Because that's a lot more scary. Let's see if this card is normal or special. So he can't summon the Vion this turn, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's see what he's gonna summon. Probably Stratos. I could see this being a Stratos. Oh no, it's a Shadow Mist. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I actually will. I'm not a Fanimal. of the Shadow Mist. So you can get your change quick play spell, but not in this chain you won't. And because all of these guys are in the graveyard now. Actually, you could chain here, but then you'd be summoning Dark Law, and it wouldn't do you much good to summon Dark Law here. And now you're going to take some more burn. I believe this was a good place to interrupt before he got the Dark Law. Because Dark Law is a scary boy. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he can continue. No, he can't. Okay, so we have double Dogoron. So we can trade in for one pretty easily, I think. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now the real question is, do I go for the Firestorm guards here? Actually, yes, I do. Oh, apparently I don't have the monsters. Well, okay then. Let's see. We can make a special summon here. We can summon Doolittle. Doolittle's pretty good here because we can get the counter in the graveyard. Actually, no. We'll deal more damage by doing this, and we can go to Doolittle in main phase 2. That will be a lot better. And we can just stop battle damage. Right, so main phase 2, Doolittle. So, yeah. Still not an awful way here, actually. We can recover any fire monster we want that's still in our graveyard, so that's good. So there's his Vion. I imagine he sends a Shadow Mist here to search a hero monster. But I don't know what he searches. Stratos? Question mark? Decider. Let's see. Alright, so now he's going to search the Poly. And I'm guessing he's going for one of the Vision heroes. Given how his deck is looking, I would guess it's probably going to be Adoration. Or he's going to instantly fuse. Into what? Oh, Mariner. Okay. What are you doing with that Mariner? I really want to know what you're doing with that Mariner, because you, sir, have me invested at this point. I think the audience is too, because have you guys ever really seen Mariner? Let's see, Mighty Flame Swordsman. I knew this card existed. I hadn't read it before though. Let's see. All warrior monsters on field gain 500. If this is link summoned, cards you control cannot be destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect. Special banish it, but one of these. Okay, so yeah, we can get cards back. What do we want? Let's get a. That could be a play. That could be a play. Oh, apparently I just win. Yeah. So I don't really know how that was gonna go. I was in between getting the Royal Firestorm guards or the Scatter Shot. I was probably gonna go for the Scatter Shot because what I could have done was next turn summon Rocket, search the reload, set it, then during next turn I could have just gone into Scatter Shot. So yeah. I'm gonna mark that down as half a win. I think it was going to be a good game, but yeah, this video's been going on for a hot second at this point, so I better call it off. But yeah, that was Volcanics. The one thing I discovered is I definitely don't have the optimal build here. You know, siding spell traps would have been nice. Because, I mean, I did notice that outside of infinite permanence, there's really no way to deal with them that I have. But, honestly, I thought it was a pretty okay deck. Could have had less Doomfire, I bet. But yeah. So let me know how I can improve this deck because I'm actually really interested. I feel like this could be. I feel like this has the potential to be something really good. I just don't know how to do it myself, but I'm sure you guys do, so you could tell me. But yeah. Like if you liked, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you want some more. This has been Ronin, signing off.